Hey guys, just before we start the video, I want to remind you that a very small percentage of the people that watch my videos are subscribed, so if you have not already clicked it, please click that subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoy the content. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Alliance War number 6, I believe, of the season. We got kicked down to tier 3, which is alright. Still a pretty high tier of Alliance War, but we absolutely killed it. I'm very proud of everyone in this Alliance War. At the time of recording this, I'm currently in the middle of Alliance War number 7, and that is a very, very fun war. You guys should be looking forward to watching that one. We have a bunch of fights planned this Alliance War, and we only end up taking a handful of them. Those two minis in the middle, the Korg and the Mojo, were taken by someone else. I do take those 3 fights, and I do take the Spider Ham, but I do not take the MODOK, or the Man-Thing, sorry. Obviously, I'm not taking the MODOK. For the team this Alliance War, we are running Quake, Ghost, and Wasp. This is a pretty cool team. It's been a while since I've used this team. 2 best characters in the game, which is great. To start off, we are going to our paths. We are taking Path 9 into Path 3. Path 9 into Path 3. I'm switching next Alliance War, which is the Alliance War that's currently going on, to Path 9 to 8, which is pretty cool. Have a bunch of new and interesting fights. To start off, we have an Annihilus. This is a rank 5 on Hazard Shift. Just a pretty easy Quake fight. We're just going to go along here and Quake. If I get hit, it's actually not that big of a deal because he'll put debuffs on me and willpower will heal me from it. But overall, just want to make sure I don't hit him so I don't get those on me. Annihilus is one of those defenders where if you do mess up, it's pretty annoying because he can go unstoppable, and that's not a great time, but overall, if you're using Quake, you don't really have much to worry about as long as you don't get smacked, and then you'll be fine. The biggest thing to worry about on this node is, of course, the Hazard Shift. I don't really personally think Schadenfreude, I think that's how you say it, does much, but it might, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really had any trouble on this node per se, on the first node in section, on Path 9 section 1. But quick and easy Quake fight down. Next up we have the Havoc, and this is going to be a Ghost fight, which is pretty cool. They are running Protect, pretty obviously. I think everyone is, except for the alliance that we're facing right now, which kind of makes it pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and throw in a Tech Power boost, just to be careful. No other boost, we don't really need them. A couple things go wrong in this fight. This is pretty weird. You're going to see here that I phase and then I don't get any debuffs on me for the longest amount of time. That's a full combo plus 2 more, and yeah, we don't get any debuffs. Still none. We finally get our first one, which is a poison. I don't know if that has to do with Havoc or with the node, but it's pretty weird. I'm just glad to finally get the debuffs on me so I can end this fight quickly. I'm just unfortunate that we're going to have a Plasma Detonate go off on this right there, but 1 special 2 should be enough. It's not. We're just going to phase and throw a quick special 3 so that way we don't have to take any more Plasma detonations. We're also going to be using Ghost for the Spider Ham, and we end up using Ghost for the Colossus on Path 3. That was a very interesting fight and is actually why the title of the video is called How to Not Use Ghost. So here we are in section 2, and using Ghost here was probably the biggest mistake of Alliance War that I've ever done. This is easily the sketchiest and the fight that has made my heart beat the fastest. We decided to go in with Ghost here because I figured, you know, it should be fine. She can turn those bleeds into Furies, and it just does not go the way I want it to go. I have 5 Furies here. I know how to Quantum Intercept, I believe that's what it's called. I saw Unofficial Kabam Mike's video about it, but you can see we're already down to 20% health. I hit into him, I got bleeds on him, I went into him, he parried me, and then I'm down to 20%, and he's only at 50. So now I have to be really careful with how I play, and to make sure that I don't lose a bunch of health. There I take 2% more, and now I just gotta work on making sure that I don't get hit and that I don't get parried. This was sketchy right here. I'm glad he threw his heavy, or else that would have been bad for me. Right there as well, that was a sketchy situation. That as well, could have gotten parried. Just not a great time in this fight. Luckily, I'm playing very smart with my intercepts in my phase, and we're gonna make it out of this fight a-okay. Very stupid using Ghost here, but honestly, very thrilling fight to watch, and I'm glad that I did it so that you guys could watch it on YouTube. No deaths, full attack bonus achieved. Screw you, Colossus. Now we have the Hulkbuster on the next node. This guy will never ever get a kill. Of course, my dog is barking in the background. Give me 1 minute. Alright, I'm back to the recording. Sorry about that if you heard the dog barking. Yeah, so we have this Hulkbuster. This is literally just a Hulkbuster. I have absolutely nothing to worry about. We can quake him down nice and easily. Pretty long fight. I mean, overall, we're doing about 10% per Aftershock cycle, so it's going to be a 10 Aftershock cycle fight. But overall, there's nothing really to worry about. Willpower when using Quake is obviously a pain in the you-know-what. But we're just going to slowly take him down. I think that this is a 6-star rank 2 or rank 3. I'm not sure. It's a 6-star. I would guess since up against this alliance, this was actually a mismatch for us. It's probably a rank 3. I'm not really sure. I don't really know why people would rank 3 Hulkbuster. Not the worst option in the world, but I mean, you got Guardian, Warlock, Ghillie, Ghost, and so many more that just I probably didn't think of. And Hulkbuster's a good Sentinel. Yeah, it's probably rank 2. Either way, sorry about my rambling. Minute 30, fight is done. This Aftershock cycle should be enough to take him down. It is not. I was wrong. A little bit more, and he is dead. 2-minute fight, quick and easy, and that's that. Now we're going to quake this champion as well. This was a fun fight. I enjoyed this one a lot, not being sarcastic. Champion is champion, and he gets unstoppable, and he gets furies, and persistent charges. And if you mess up, he does a decent amount of damage. So we played this fight perfect. To think back about it, I waited until he gets in his concussion phase. I don't think I'm able to get my dex buff here, so I just get it the second after, and that's 1 Aftershock cycle in the trash. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. We can concussion out his persistent charge things, Champion of the Universe, his Primal Furies, so that's not really that big of a deal. And even if he does go unstoppable, I'm not going to get hit, so I have nothing to worry about. I don't even think I was a saw in this fight, honestly. I just knew that I could take it, and might as well, because I am very confident in my Quake skills, except against Doom. Champions about 50%, we're a minute 25 in. It'll be about a 250 fight. Absolutely nothing to worry about as long as I don't mess up. You see, I did get tapped once there. That has been happening a lot recently. It's probably because I don't do evade on the last hit. I do evade, dex, dex, and I should probably learn how. I know how to do evade, dex, evade, but it's just more sketchy to me. I'm not as comfortable getting back into the cycle after that final evade. I probably should switch, getting there on heavy only. Getting there, we'll go with that. Yeah, it's slow and steady. Now we're gonna go on to this Spider-Ham. This was a fun fight, I was looking forward to it. Did not get a chance of that Apocalypse, but that's okay. Guy in our alliance, can't remember who he soloed it. It might have been Ultra, not 100%, but he did a great job. He used his Ghillie, perfect solo. Very proud of him. We have a great group of guys in our battle group, and we're all shaping up and doing an amazing job. I throw on a couple potions here just to make sure I don't mess up. Probably, yeah, 3 was enough. Going back would have only used 2, but I didn't really want to risk it. We needed to win this war, and we need to basically win every war. So here I throw back on the audio. Sorry for having it off. And we're just gonna go in and annihilate the Spider-Ham. Really nothing to worry about as long as I don't get those stupid porker thingies on me. I'll be fine. So I just got to just phase, hit, super duper basic. There's probably no way you could die unless you pushed him to a special 3 or you took that stupid degen damage. But I mean, otherwise, Ghost is the perfect counter. Or Venom. Venom would also be great. Ghost is more safe though, as long as you just do 1 hit immediately. Overall, super easy fight. Nick Fury can also take it. Falcon. I think Falcon cancels evade. Not sure who else. There's plenty of other evade counters out there. Ghost was mine, and she worked for the Path 9 fight, so I used her. I really wish I got to use Ghost more, but Protect is a pain in the ass, so you don't really get to use her that much. There I went for a weird parry, don't know why. And taunts are actually healing up my Ghost, which is spectacular. They're also canceling out a little bit of the damage on my special too. Not that big of a deal. Getting that extra help is great because I told them that I could be backup for the Apocalypse if the guy died. Don't know why I thought he would die. He didn't. He's very good. So we ended up having this as the last fight of the season, or not the season, of the war. Getting him down one more special 2 should be enough. We're a minute 30 in, he's at 15%. Really, any character on this node you should have no problem with. There's perfect counters to all of them, like MODOK, Nick Fury, any spider character, Venom or Ghost, so on and so forth. Mr. Fantastic, same thing. But yeah, last fight of the season. Here, let's look at the stats, and we did great. I'm very proud of everyone. We won this war by a handy amount, 12 deaths, I think we won by. They had higher diversity. We got to work on that a little bit more, get that extra 250 points, those would be big. And then you can see the MVPs and stuff. Did not get MVP, but that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please be sure to hit that sub button. Leave a like as well if you enjoyed the content. It's great to see when you guys support the channel, and I'm happy to be back to YouTube.